Andorra is a country right between France and Spain. Right about there. It's a tiny little country, but I'm gonna take a guess and say you've never heard of it. Well, I'm here to tell you a little bit more. It's a very interesting country in that it's a sovereign nation, but a diarchy ruled by two separate countries, the Bishop of Urgell of Spain and the President of France. They are both princes of Andorra, and it's been this way since 1278, but this role is now more or less ceremonial. Until 1993, however, the country didn't have a constitution, but wanted to play a bigger part in world affairs. Well, as much as they can for a microstate. Politically, they're more amorphous, with all the roles of the major branches of government being undefined and kind of sort of all over them. But now they have a parliamentary democracy with a ceremonial head of state in the Bishop of Urgell and the President of France. They have a unicameral legislature, meaning that they only have one assembly that decides the laws, unlike the US or Canada, which have like an upper house and a lower house, i.e. the Senate and Congress, or the House of Commons if you're in Canada. There's a small group of people that decides the laws, a minimum of 28 and a maximum of 42, according to the Constitution, and they are elected by the people. The princes have representatives, one per each, to deal with defense, national security, as well as diplomatic representation. Being a microstate, Andorra doesn't have that many embassies around the world, just the US, which is also the embassy for Canada, Mexico, and the UN, France and Spain, obviously, Portugal, Belgium, and Austria. It's a small country, and can only have a few embassies, thus not too much influence on the world. But I don't think they mind. Despite being a microstate, Andorra is an interesting country with an interesting political life. Although not much has happened since its creation some 700 years ago, it's still an interesting country, and I hope you got to know it a little bit better. Next time, it's not going to be as simple or as pretty when we look at the forgotten proxy war that is Angola. Until next time.